Dear friends, welcome to Dr. Vet channel. Dr. P.R. Patel here, Professor Head, Veterinary Medicine. Today we will see mastitis part 8. In this we will see differential diagnosis of mastitis. Mastitis is an important bacterial disease. Certain disease conditions of udder occurring that are required to be differentiated from mastitis that we will see here. Certain infectious mastitis causes much of the similar clinical findings, but they may produce peracute, acute, subacute, chronic or subclinical mastitis that are required to be differentiated, such as staphylococcal mastitis, coliform mastitis, summer mastitis, mycoplasmal mastitis, nocardial mastitis, pseudomonas mastitis, anaerobic mastitis, and many others are caused by a specific infection or a group of a specific infection. These infectious mastitis are differentiated by few clinical symptoms, but all may not produce a similar symptoms. So they are differentiated by isolation and identification of the organism, either by cultural or cultural identification, animal inoculation, or by serological test. Over and above mastitis, which shows the clear-cut signs of inflammation. Certain other conditions are also occurring in udder. For example, udder edema, edema of the udder, appearance of blood in the milk, leptospirosis, tuberculosis, actinomycosis of udder, presence of cyst in the mammary gland, abscess formation in the mammary gland, cancerous growth in the mammary tissue, and few more conditions. But these conditions are very rare, so we will not describe here. One by one, we will describe this condition, not much in detail, otherwise video becomes very long. Udder edema is seen in some of the animal, and this udder edema is observed in first Caphippus and High-Elders dairy cattle. There is Duffy edematous swelling of udder, which clear-cut suggests edema, fluid. The swelling, edematous swelling extend up to the navel area, but in some of the animal, it may extend anteriorly up to the brisket region. If it is not much severe, automatic cure occur within few days. If it is bit severe, give diuretic treatment and it responds well to the diuretic drugs. Appearance of blood in milk is observed, especially in Hilders, but there is no inflammation. That is because of leakage of blood from capillaries. a little bit damage. Here also there is automatic cure within few days, but sometimes it require hemostatic treatment and there will be cure without any complication. Leptospirosis also indicate presence of blood in milk. There is no inflammation, no swelling of udder. So it is ascribed as cold mastitis because no inflammation, cold mastitis. But when there is leptospirosis, there are other signs of the leptospirosis also. This dark field microscopic examination of urine or milk reveal leptospira organism. Tuberculosis of udder. When there is tuberculosis of udder, the enlargement of udder occur very slowly, not all of a sudden. It will not form any acute case. A slowly enlargement of the udder. And there is absence of pain and there is no hotness. On later stages, slowly the milk become watery and there is clear cut visible yellow clots in the milk. For the diagnostic point of view, there is visible enlargement of supramammary lymph node. Clinician can diagnose by examination of the milk by staining with acid fast stain or Gill and Nielsen stain and identify tuberculous organism. Actinomycosis of udder. It is caused by Actinomyces bovis. In this condition, there is development of hard nodules which can be palpable in the mammary parenchyma. If there is milk or pus that contain sulfur granules, the granules of the clot, they are hard and yellow colored just like a sulfur. If these granules are stained and pressed on the slide examined under the microscope, the granule shows a colony of Actinomyces bovis under the microscope. In very rare conditions, sometimes cyst is observed in the mammary gland and it shows a localized swelling in the udder. By palpation, clinician can differentiate cyst, and this is due to accumulation of broken down of milk substances. Palpation by a clinician gives a fluidy perception. For confirmatory diagnosis, clinician can perform exploratory puncture or through teat siphoning. There is a yield of broken down products of the milk that suggest presence of cyst. Sometimes abscess is found in the mammary gland because of the infection. Clinician by experience palpate the udder and give diagnosis as a abscess. Further confirmation is done by exploratory puncture of the abscess. By exploratory puncture, there is a draining of the pus, which suggests presence of abscess. In rare condition, there is cancerous growth in the mammary tissue. Rarely occurs. The cancerous tissue are hard, so there is hard swelling on order. For the confirmation of this cancerous tissue, collect the biopsy material and perform the histopathology in the laboratory that confirms the type of cancerous tissue. Friends, I have discussed here the differential diagnosis, not much detail because we are concerned with the mastitis. But anyhow, this information is useful. Sometimes it should not be misdiagnosis as a mastitis. So you must be informed about these things. Requested to share this information and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for observing the video. Thanks.